Hi, this is Arthur, and this is a summary and explanation of the story from Sigewinne story quest released in the game Genshin Impact version 4.7. The traveler is walking around Fontaine when she runs into Sigewinne. Sigewinne is checking out a promotion for a skincare product called Butterfly Dew. Paimon suddenly asks why a Melusine like Sigewinne has human features. Sigewinne says that hundreds of years ago humans hated Melusines. Around that time, Sigewinne made friends with a human girl who got sick. Side note, it is unclear if Melusines age, but most Melusines are at least a few hundred years old. Sigewinne was trained in medicine and tried to treat the girl, but was turned away because she was a Melusine. Sigewinne begged a witch for help, who gave her a potion that could give her human features. Sigewinne took the potion, went to the house pretending to be a human, and treated the girl's illness. After the story, the skincare promotion starts and they chat a bit with Rawat, the developer of Butterfly Dew. After Rawat leaves, Sigewinne offers to make the traveler an improved version of Butterfly Dew and asks the traveler to get some ingredients. The traveler does so and heads to the fortress of Meropide to find Sigewinne. Once there, they find Sigewinne talking with a patient named Eric. Wriothesley is there and explains Eric thought he saw someone who looks just like him. They think Eric might have psychological problems, so they brought him in for a medical evaluation. After Sigewinne's evaluation, Eric is taken to the observation ward. Wriothesley then leaves and another patient named Potton comes in. Potton recently arrived at Meropide and his face seems to be melting. Sigewinne treats Potton and he is taken away. The traveler now gives the ingredients to Sigewinne and helps her with her work. As they work, Sigewinne talks about the witch from the story. The witch was actually her medicine teacher and passed away long ago. After they finish working, they check on Eric, who seems strangely okay. Sigewinne gives him another evaluation and they release him. It's getting late, so they say goodnight. The next day, the traveler finds Sigewinne examining a bunch of inmates who deny their own identities. All these inmates claim they were to be released today, except for one who claims to be a guard. One of the inmates is supposed to be Potton. Sigewinne removes his bandages and looks at his face. Sigewinne realizes it's not Potton, but another inmate with facial injuries. Sigewinne suspects all the others had their faces swapped. Sigewinne speaks to another inmate who claims to be Eric. They ask him some questions and it seems he doesn't remember his second evaluation or being released from the observation ward. Wriothesley then comes up with a theory. A gang of inmates wanted to break out of prison. They target other inmates who are about to be released and plan to swap faces with them. Last night, the gang ambushed a guard and a gang member took his face and his place. The fake guard now is free to move around and alter the faces of the targeted inmates. The gang members then altered their own faces to match the targeted inmates. However, a gang member altered his face too early and the real Eric saw someone who looked exactly like him. The real Eric reported it to the guards, but no one believed him and he was sent to the observation ward. The fake guard then placed the gang member with Eric's face into the observation ward and altered the face of the real Eric. Now there was only one person in the observation ward with Eric's face. The fake Eric was then given an evaluation from Sigewinne and was released. Sigewinne adds she knows of a potion that can change a person's appearance. Just then they get news a group of prisoners were released right before Wriothesley gave the order to halt all releases. It seems the face-swapping gang escaped. Another guard mentions the gang was arrested after Rawat tipped off authorities. According to Rawat, the gang stole his technology and used it to make and sell drugs. Wriothesley suggests someone find Rawat and Morgane from the Marachose Phantom says she will. Side note, the Marachose Phantom is a law enforcement organization in Fontaine. Sigewinne and the traveler go too. They head to the Fontaine Research Institute and speak to a bunch of Rawat's colleagues. They learn Rawat's been missing ever since the Butterfly Dew promotion. They also get an address for Rawat's mother's house and head over. Once there, they break in and only find Rawat's sick mother. Morgane orders a few Marachose officers to hide outside and keep an eye on the place. Morgane will return to the Research Institute to find leads. Sigewinne stays behind to treat Rawat's mother and the traveler stays with her. Sigewinne does her best, but Rawat's mother is beyond saving and doesn't have long. They look around and find a map to Rawat's secret lab. As they leave, Rawat's mother wakes up and thanks Sigewinne for her treatment. They contact Officer Morgane and meet her at the lab. They head inside and capture some of the face-swapping fugitives. They continue on and eventually find Potton and his gang. They secretly observe and learn the face-changing potion Potton and his gang were using is no longer effective. They are also out of a key ingredient needed to make the potion. Just as Potton's gang is about to turn on him, the traveler and the rest of the group intervene and arrest everyone. Unfortunately, Paten escaped to the lab's control room and threatens to poison them all with gas. Sigewinne says she figured out a cure for Paten's face and explains the truth about the face-changing potion. Primordial seawater used to be able to dissolve Fontanians. That's because all Fontanians were oceanids, physiologically speaking. A potion made from the liquid of a dissolved Fontanian could be used to change the appearance of another Fontanian. Meaning the key ingredient they needed was dissolved Fontanians. Meaning a lot of Fontanians were likely killed for Paten's use. After the Great Flood, Fontanian physiology changed and all Fontanians became real humans. Side note, the Great Flood was a big plot point that occurred during Fontaine's Archon quest. Fontanians can no longer be dissolved with primordial seawater. It's also unsurprising potions based on primordial seawater lost their effectiveness. Sigewinne takes out a bottle and says she used the ingredients the Traveler gathered earlier to modify Rawat's butterfly dew. Sigewinne says this potion can fix Paten's face and offers it in exchange for their freedom. Paten agrees. Sigewinne delivers the potion to Paten while Paten unlocks a nearby door for them to escape. After everyone escapes, Sigewinne says she knows where Paten is going and they head over to Rawat's mother's house. Once there, they find the hiding Marachose officers have captured Paten. Paten is desperate to go inside and finally reveals the truth. Paten is Rawat. Paten was a researcher in the Fontaine Research Institute. He was ugly and people treated him poorly. He was also coerced to work with a gang to make synth. Side note, synth is an addictive substance that is illegally sold in Fontaine. Paten later developed a face-changing potion and used it on himself, taking on the identity of Rawat. With his handsome new looks, women loved him, his peers respected him, and criminals feared him. Paten found financial success, but no amount of wealth could cure his mother's illness. Paten loves his mother, as she is the only one who loved him unconditionally. This is why Paten was desperate for Sigewinne's modified butterfly dew. Paten wants to see his mother one last time with a face she can recognize. They chat some more and learn Paten is a really bad guy, as he doesn't regret using dead Fontanians as ingredients. Sigewinne also reveals her human features came from a potion that also used dissolved Fontanians. At Sigewinne's urging, Morgaine lets Paten see his mother and they head inside. Once inside, Paten tries to get a response from his mother, but his mother only thanks Sigewinne before passing away. Paten is then taken away by the Marachose Phantom. Sometime later, the Traveler and Sigewinne meet again in Fontaine. Sigewinne says all the butterfly dew has been confiscated and was properly disposed of. Morgaine comes by and gives some information on Paten. When Paten's mother got sick, Paten was desperate to go see her with his real face. The Marachose Phantom were already on his trail and he hoped turning in his gang would buy him time. However, he was arrested the moment he turned back into Paten, as the Marachose Phantom were already on the lookout for him. He was then taken to Meripede, which is what led to the prison break. Morgaine agrees the face-changing potion should be kept secret from the public and says goodbye. Sigewinne then asks the Traveler to accompany her to pay respects to her teacher, and the Traveler agrees. They head to the designated location and Neuvillette and Wriothesley are there to support Sigewinne. Wriothesley says Sigewinne once served time in Meripede for a crime, and after her sentence was up, she decided to stay. Sigewinne broke an ancient law that prohibits any attempt to transform another species into a human. Neuvillette suspects this was a way for Egeria, the prior Hydro Archon, to hide the truth about Fontanian's physiology. Neuvillette then tells the story of Sigewinne's past. Sigewinne's teacher somehow discovered the true nature of Fontanian's physiology. Her teacher experimented on herself to learn more, which caused grave injuries. Sigewinne later asked for a way to treat her human friend, and her teacher told her to come back in 2 hours and to not look for her if she wasn't there. When Sigewinne returned, her teacher was gone, but left a potion along with instructions on how to use it. Sigewinne used the potion, saved her friend, and was sent to Meripede for breaking the law. Only later did Sigewinne realize her teacher likely created the potion after dissolving herself. The Traveler then talks to Sigewinne. Sigewinne says that after finishing her prison sentence, she received an invitation from the girl she treated all those years ago. Sigewinne then met the girl, who was now an old woman. The old woman never forgot Sigewinne. She thanked Sigewinne and said she appreciated her regardless of whether she was human or Melusine. Sigewinne adds she received special permission to use her modified butterfly dew to cure the victims of the face-swapping potion. Sigewinne likes how she looks, so refuses to use the modified potion to change herself back into a full Melusine. And that is the end of this quest in this video. If you like what you've seen here, please like, comment, and subscribe.